Dignitas and VP, both teams need to outdo what they did last major and make it to playoffs. The way to do so is start off Swiss strong. Let's get into it. Our second game here on the alternate stream.
Champions look silly, but Dignitas have Appjack leading. Look what he's able to do. Stizzy buys time and he just gets a free net like that.
Stizzy said, I get it. The second time you give me this opportunity, I will not miss. And not only will he not miss, look at a pretty nice flick off the ceiling. Beautiful shot here as Appjack just clears the lane.
It's so subdued. He just hesitated, wanted to go for the safe play on the back as Catalysm launches it, but no one can keep the rally going for VP. So Dignitas take game one.
To take game one, it's in narrow fashion at that, but it's going to change that up real quickly. No, instead, Stizzy, great clear out, and actually going to find Appjack, and he's going to find yet another defense caught off guard. That's not exactly the play that I was expecting, and definitely not the way VP wanted to start off this game.
I think Sosa just apologized on the camera. He looked like he was driving all the way back, thought he had a chance at the 50 with Dignitas off guard, and how about this? Catalysm with a good carry, but look at this strike back from Stizzy! What an arrow!
Oh, that's a great shot. I don't want to take anything away from it, but it's literally the same goal twice in about 10 seconds. Again, Dignitas just recognized VP pushing a bit too far.
It's not going to get under that ball, get towards the ceiling to dodge that 50. Catalysm shooting for the fence. His hand just gets a dunk on him.
That's more what I'm looking for. Catalysm was critical of your aerials in game one. Game two, I cannot say the same. That is a perfect first touch as he keeps it low, keeps it close to him. Saves where necessary. After think back to that Stizzy one where he just kind of shot it straight at Sphinx, and Sphinx barely flinched. Oh! Blinking, you might miss this one, though. Jory is the perfect read off the waterfall off the backboard. This is beautiful.
What a pass! Oh, just an unfortunate misread on the backboard, but when Dignitas bring that speed, they're not going to give you a lot of time to think. At least VP have a lot of time to work with. And how about some forgiveness? VP have been working on these kickoffs in APAC. It's gotten better and better. And how about that fake right to Catalysm to the back of the net?
That's a perfect.
He won't get the possession he was hoping for.
They're trying over and over to beat out these midfield challenges. The problem is that the more they do this, the less boost they have and the less coordinated their defense will be. Great example is Jorius recognizes, oh, Catalysm's last back? Let me just remove him from the play. What on earth, VP? You're not going to get better chances than that. Granted, it's the end of the game where you're already down by 2 goals. Even if you had scored that, it really wouldn't have made much of a difference, but one of these has to hit the back of the net. It will not. Dignitas 2-0 up on the series.
Is trying to do an Appjack and do his own harassment in the back. It's the exception is Dignitas are better at dodging, and his Catalysm may have held cold there. I'm gonna need to zoom in, but it's not looking good. Either way, Dignitas up first.
I mean, that's a dope angle. That's pretty cool. That's a great shot. Unfortunately, it's Stizzy causing problems on the other end. He's going to continue to bump against Catalysm, and Appjack will take over off the backboard. This one's open, and Appjack will not miss.
Man, what can Appjack not do? He is just such a star for this team, and now you get to see what he can do on the ball this time. Nose down.
Only place that we're seeing success for Virtus.pro right now. They're, again, getting those opportunities on offense, but this is the difference in the shot caliber. Dignitas are getting anything they want, going anywhere they want, with the power and fury of Zeus behind it.
Look how close Jory is.
This has been domination from Dignitas so far. That is 8 goals to only 2 throughout the series. Let's make it 9. That's Stizzy in front of the net. That's 4-0. That's Dignitas putting the nail in the coffin.
I just like the way that Stizzy positions for this. By the way, beautiful pass from Appjack through the corner. In case there was any diving save,
actually, no, he's already done so. This is the second game in a row in which all 3 players of Dignitas have scored at least a goal, and they're going to continue on with the tally. I said Jordan, I wasn't sure if he had scored a goal. Now he scored 2, and it's 5-0.
Just so much solo play potential, a lot of chemistry within Dignitas, stuff off the ball you got to worry about, and it's just too many problems, too many fires in the kitchen, not enough. Too many cooks, and that's what Dignitas is doing. They're cooking globally too. All eyes are on Dignitas, and they bring the heat in their first match, and it's a donut into a breadstick, and none other than Catalysm, who's looking on fire for the first match of LAN.
Unfortunately, he's the only one on fire. After we talked about Sphinx and Sosa's performance in the first game, since then, neither one of them got even a single goal. Sphinx continued to get some assists, but his catalysm, all 3 goals for the team throughout this series, and it's going to end that way. Dignitas, a 3-0 sweep over Virtus.pro here in